Does it work now? It does. Let's go. Okay, let me double check that the stream's actually up because I don't know what's going on. Is this public or no? I can't hear anything. I don't have my headphones plugged in. That would probably explain. Okay. It works. Is it gonna let me sign into chat or no? Okay, I don't care. That's not the point. How do I make you shut up? Okay. Okay. So on May 15th, 2025, or whatever year it is, I received a false copyright strike on the stream I had done that day, causing the video to get terminated or whatever. Dude, I just woke up. I cannot explain this right now, bro. Okay. So, false copyright strike, and then... Dude. I'm so not used to streaming. So like, I look at it, and it's like a resource pack or something that was claimed. But like, the thing was, I had never heard of this resource pack. It wasn't the one I had been using on stream, so I'm like, okay, what is this all about? Because it's like, I don't know, not the pack I had been using or whatever. Dude, my mouth is so dry right now. So, I reach out to the person who claimed the strike or whatever. To like ask them, yo, what's going on? I never used this resource pack. I don't know what you're doing here. And basically what happened was they claimed that the pack I had been using, Bombi's 80k pack, contained copyrighted assets from the pack that they had claimed, but it doesn't. Tori doesn't steal things for her packs as far as I know, and even if she did, that would be like, they would have to strike her, not random people who were using the pack or whatever. Anyway, I tell him to take it off, and he's like, no, screw you. Basically. Hold on. I don't care the Hopper GX updated, I just want to open YouTube Studio. Anyway. I cannot think, bro. Okay. Anyway, I go to bed thinking I'll just work on this tomorrow because it was like late at that point. When I wake up the next day, I'm like, okay. So this guy, I guess I forgot to explain what he did. He basically said, if you don't give me money, I will submit more copyright claims and get your channel taken down or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't want that to happen. So I decided to like private all of my content just temporarily while I figure out how to resolve this. But he apparently sees me doing that or whatever, and just like he like submits 9 more copyright claims that all go through instantly, and that's enough for 3 copyright strikes, which gets your channel terminated or whatever. So my channel was just gone right then and there. And then I don't know, I'm gonna like bounce around because I'll probably feel more comfortable doing that. So my channel gets terminated. He's like, give me money or like you're just not gonna have the channel anymore. It's gonna be gone or whatever. So the thing is, I've looked into it at this point. I can tell that there's like absolutely no way that any of the copyright claims are real. Because even if there were copyrighted assets, he submitted copyright claims on the 9 other things that he did. He submitted some of them on streams where I was using the default texture pack. Like I was playing PvP or whatever. Like on Legacy. So using completely default textures. So clearly everything was fraudulent. I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know. It could not be more obvious that it was fraud and extortion, really. So this guy's like a felon. And they're like not from America or whatever, but you have to comply with the laws in the country that YouTube runs out of, which is America. So like if I had money, I could like sue this person for like, I could probably put this person in jail, honestly. I just don't have money to hire a lawyer. That was one of the things though. When I was first looking into it, I was like, okay, I want this taken seriously or whatever. I'm gonna hire a lawyer. I looked into that and it was gonna be like $700 or whatever. I still reached out to a law firm and they got back to me like several days late and had like mixed up the cases or whatever. They called me like James or something, which is not my name, and said like, what was I thinking? I can't even remember what it was about, but it was like not my issue at all. It was something completely different. Think. Yeah, so I was like, okay, these guys aren't being helpful. I also kind of don't really want to pay $700 for a lawyer. Understandably, because this channel doesn't make me any money. But I don't know. So I go like I go back to the emails that I received and see what else, like what other options I have. Obviously I can like refute it myself. Basically to refute it, you need to send in an email that goes to YouTube and also the person who submitted the claims, basically saying like, okay, I, under like penalty of perjury, so you have to like legally swear or whatever, I swear that I did not do whatever this is, because like at the end of the day, it's innocent until proven guilty in like America, but like, I don't know why I don't get like 45 seconds to react before this guy like just gets my channel immediately terminated. Like if I was monetized, I would get like 10 days to respond or whatever, which would have saved a lot of trouble. But no, you just don't get your channel for a month for literally doing nothing wrong. Like I literally did not do anything wrong and I just don't get a YouTube channel for a month. And now like my algorithmic reach or whatever is going to be severely nerfed for a while at least. I don't know. We'll see how bad it really is. If YouTube doesn't like completely restore me on the algorithm or whatever, then like it's at least going to be a delay, because I know with copyright strikes they like nerf you somewhat. Something like that from what I've heard. Anyway. So where was I? I looked into like other options. And like the first option was you can submit the counter notification yourself. Which I initially didn't want to do this because I would have had to give them my full legal name and address. And I'm like, okay, that's like not happening, because then they're just gonna threaten me because they know where I live, or like dox me at least, which is like not very poggers, obviously. Dude, I have not streamed in a month. I have no clue what to say. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my phone just to make sure it actually exists, because I would have thought that someone would have joined by now, but maybe I'm like shadow banned or something, or maybe all of my viewers ditched me or are asleep or something. So I look into it further, and apparently I can actually use a post office box instead of frickin' my brain completely died. Instead of giving them my actual name. Okay, yeah, I searched up Cork on YouTube and there's nothing from me. I'm like completely gone. I'll have to type in the link or whatever. Oh no, wait, there I am. Under channels. So it does indeed work. Okay, yeah, let's go. It says 2 watching now. I wonder if chat... I might have forgotten to turn chat on. That might have like reset or something. Hold on. Let me check that. I probably should have checked the contents of the stream before I actually went live. Because I feel like someone would have said something by now. I'll try to explain also. So I realized I can use a post office box. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that, I guess. So I go through, admittedly, like, too much trouble trying to figure out the post office box. Yeah, live chat is enabled. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna get into detail with it, but it just takes me forever to figure out how to buy the post office box or whatever. But I get that figured out finally. And then I'm like, okay, I've got everything I need now. I can like write this counter notification or whatever. So I'm gonna be real with you, I kinda use ChatGPT to help. Like I wrote it myself, but like I don't know anything about the law, and ChatGPT somewhat does. I would not suggest using ChatGPT for legal advice, but like, I don't know. I don't know a lawyer. I wasn't gonna spend $700 on one at this point. I don't know what else to do. So ChatGPT it is. Yeah, I don't know. I finish writing the counter notification or whatever. I get that, I'll figure it out. And then I submit it, and it gets rejected. Keep in mind I did like 10 counter notifications because there were like 10 strikes. So I send them all in like in 5-minute intervals or whatever, and then they all get rejected the next day. And I'm like, okay, what the crap? Like, why did these get rejected? Like, I have everything YouTube asks for, plus a bunch of details that were unnecessary, as I soon figure out. But yeah. So, I'm like, okay, why could this have been rejected? Maybe it's because I put in too many details and YouTube's like automatic system blocked it or whatever, which is like against the law, by the way. YouTube's not allowed to do that. Like, all I have to do is submit the counter notification with like the oaths or whatever, and then YouTube just has to send that to the claimant instead of rejecting it. But YouTube doesn't give a crap about like the law. Like, they will go as far as to not get sued themselves, but anything beyond that, they don't give a crap. Anyway, I make a new version of the counter notification or whatever, and send that out to all of the videos or whatever, and that also gets rejected. So I'm like, oh, Bricks and Flicks, hello, welcome to the stream. I am here. My channel got terminated or whatever. I don't know, I'm in the process of explaining it. You can go back to like the start of the stream for like the full explanation. But good to see that you're here. And like, not everyone left or whatever. Anyway, where was I? So I make a new version that's far more concise. less wordy and like doesn't contain, like the first one contained like all, like a list of all of the possible resource packs I could have used and links to them, saying that okay, these are all like not copyrighted or whatever. And I did not use the one that he claimed or whatever. So I just take all that out and just say like, I did not use the resource pack or whatever. The pack I used does not have copyrighted assets or whatever. And I send those out or whatever, and it also gets rejected, all of them. So I'm like, okay, what the crap? I've sent out like 2 sets of counter notifications that have all gotten rejected, even though YouTube's supposed to just immediately forward them because they're valid. Because like they were still valid, they were just like maybe had more details than necessary. I don't know. So I submit a 3rd set of them. I can't remember if this was the point where I just like copied and pasted them, or if I think I actually made them more concise. I just did like a single paragraph saying I was innocent in addition to all of the necessary legal stuff. I don't know. And then the next day I wake up to see that 9 of them had gone through, but 1 hadn't, even though they were all exactly the same, so I'm like confused. But that's whatever, I guess. So I, because 9's enough to get my channel restored. Because it's like 1 claim for your first strike, and then 5 total, so 4 more claims for your second strike. And then like 5 more, so 10 total for your third strike, which gets your channel terminated or whatever. But 9's enough to get it down to 1 strike and get this channel reinstated at least. But I'm like, I don't want this strike on my channel, obviously, so I'm gonna like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying or whatever. And it takes me so many attempts to get it to go through. Like, at this point, I had already cut out all of the, like, information saying, okay, this guy is, like, obviously a fraud and an extortioner. What? Hold on. Was it due to copyright stuff? Yeah, it was. I explained, like, at the start of the stream or whatever. Like, this stream is literally just explaining the situation in detail to whoever is listening. I don't know. It takes me so many tries to get this 3rd one to go through, but finally it does. And that's like a week after all of the other ones. So I'm gonna have 1 strike for a week or whatever. And what I was saying is, like, I had to cut out all of the details about how they are like a blatant fraud and extortioner. Now, I don't know if YouTube's like just gonna know because they submitted a bunch of copyright claims that were false, like got refuted or whatever, or like if I have to specifically say. But like, they might not get their channel terminated or whatever, so like they get literally no punishment for like federal crimes or whatever. I don't know. The internet's stupid, honestly. Anyway. It doesn't really matter though. They could come back either on the same account or on an alt account if theirs does get banned and just submit more false copyright claims. But like, they're trying to just steal money from me, and they have now seen that I am not gonna give them money because I know how to do this like the real way. Oh, I made it finally. So hopefully they just leave me alone, or else they could just spend like no effort just like making me not capable of having a YouTube channel like ever, and YouTube's not gonna do anything about it because like YouTube doesn't IP ban people, I don't think. unless you use an ad blocker. That's strictly prohibited. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna come back or not. They might, but they don't have any reason to. I don't know if it's like some 15-year-old just doing this because it's like the most OP job physically possible at 15, or if it's like, I don't know, like a pyramid scheme, like a entire like facility of people just like submitting false copyright claims or whatever. So like there's not much point for him to come back for me because he's not gonna get paid anymore or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, this is like insanely profitable. Don't do it because it's like a federal crime, and if you get caught, you like could go to prison. You should just anyway, but like someone has to prosecute and you need money to prosecute, and I don't have money, and like most small YouTubers don't really have money. But like this guy is just like hidden well enough to where he couldn't go to jail. Like fake name, fake email, you don't have to like give any actually identifiable information or whatever, because YouTube just lets literally anyone copyright strike pretty much anyone. Like obviously if you do it to like Mr. Beast or something, he has money for liars, so like, and like investigators too probably. I don't know if you can figure it out. Probably not though. But like when you're monetized anyway, you have like 10 days or whatever, so like you would just like see it, have your lawyers take care of it, and not think twice about it. But with someone like me who's not monetized and my channel just gets taken down instantly, and I also don't have money for lawyers or whatever, it's quite stressful. Anyway, let me finish like the actual story. I finally get this one to go through after like twice as many tries as previously. I have to wait like a week. Feels like maybe it's like blocking it for spam or something. So I don't know. I wait a while. Finally it goes through though, and then I have to wait for each of them. I have to wait 10 to 14 business days from like the time I submit them, or the time YouTube sends them through rather. So that's why it took so long for me to come back, because I had figured it out within like the next week. I had sent all of them in, and like most of them had gone through, but then you just have to wait an extra 2 weeks for no reason. Or not for no reason, it's like in concordance? I don't know the word. In accordance, there we go. I cannot think. I literally got out of bed, saw that my channel was restored, and went live. That's basically what happened. I like changed and like did some stuff to like get ready, but other than that I just went live immediately. But yeah, it's in accordance with the law enough to where YouTube probably won't get sued, even though like the system is still stupid, because it shouldn't just be monetized creators that get 10 days. It should be everyone, but YouTube doesn't give a crap. I don't know. Anyway, I finally get the other one to go through after like another week, and then I just have to wait 2 weeks, or I guess it's only like 1 week at that point, for the rest of them to go through. The other one will go through like either this week or next week. I'm not exactly sure, but then we'll just be fully back. Yay. How do I get monetized? You need for basic monetization, which is just like donations and like channel memberships, it's 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours of watch time. And then for like real monetization with ads, it's 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. So I've got the subscribers, I just don't have the watch time. which is why I was like streaming every day to try and grind watch time. But now, as of checking this morning, I now have 0 hours of watch time when I had like 800 or something. So hopefully YouTube fixes that. Because like, it's gonna be so demotivating if I like reset all of the progress I had earned in the last 6 months of like streaming every day. And then also, I'm like probably just nerfed on the algorithm anyway. And I don't, like, it'll just never happen at that point. I don't know. Anyway. That's basically where we are now. Everyone needs to grind watching Clerks for real. Okay. So yeah, I just have to wait it out. And then that's where we are now, basically. Let me try to think if I missed any details. I can't think of anything. I'll add more to like future streams because I'll try to keep streaming like basically every day. We'll see how much I actually can because I have like things to do now. I don't know. Anyway, that's basically where I am. That was supposed to take 10 minutes and it took half an hour, so, sorry about that. As for now, what was I gonna say? I am busier now, so, like, I'm probably not gonna be able to stream, like, 6 times a week as frequently. But I might just, like, have random streams now. Rather than, like, the same thing at the same time every day, I might, like, have streams slightly later, or, like, I don't know. It just depends on, like, stuff. But I'll see what I can do. But I do have several, like, I guess, jobs that I have to pay attention to. So, I don't know. But I'm not going anywhere. If the channel doesn't, like, completely die from this, then, like, it should just be normal. Because, like, I didn't do anything wrong, and I proved that. So it should just not have any effect. But it doesn't, because I've already not had the channel for a month. I don't know. But I don't plan on going anywhere. I plan on staying on YouTube for a while at least. Like, there's no reason I should stop. Even if I, like, get really busy, I can still just do it occasionally. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically my future. I tried to record a bunch of content. I thought about recording a bunch of content while the channel was, like, down and I couldn't stream. I didn't really. I did some editing. I recorded, like, a short, and I thought about what my next video should be. But I don't have, like, a full video ready to go like I had hoped. I kind of knew the whole time that that wasn't gonna happen, but I can dream. Anyway. If I told you to come watch this part of the stream to, like, catch up on all of the details or whatever, then you can leave now. Because I already know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about it in, like, future streams. But yeah, well, I was gonna talk about something for, like, another 5 minutes or whatever. Maybe it was just channel future stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to get out one more video. I don't know for sure what I'm gonna do for that video because, I don't know. Just the same challenge videos over and over again, even if they're, like, different ideas, but, like, I kind of realized that they might get boring. So I need to come up with more creative ideas or something. I don't know. Anyway. yeah, I really don't know what to do. I don't want to like change. What is this? I don't want to like change my content because I already quit Bed Wars, which was like the most fun content, and now I'm doing just kind of like random stuff or whatever. I could swear this stuff would like bend towards the edges. Maybe it's lighting? No, maybe not. This does not look like low gamma. Do I have Fulbright enabled somewhere? I quit Bed Wars? No, I didn't quit Bed Wars because I still stream it. I would stream it every day at least. But I stopped making Bed Wars like videos. So like after the Portal video or whatever, I'm probably not gonna make any more like actual videos because they don't do very well. I just had to look at like the views that the new ones were getting, and like it's not a lot of views obviously, but it's more than the Bed Wars videos were getting. It's more sustainable anyway. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to like shift what my content's about anyway, but like I just need new ideas that's not like copy and paste SMP content. Cause 1.21 PvP Bed Wars. I mean, that's an idea obviously, but like the community that wants to watch Bed Wars wants to watch real Bed Wars most of the time. Like maybe there's a bit of a community for the other one, or at least like it's more easy for kids to enjoy because they can like understand it better. I don't know, but like maybe I could make one video on it, but I couldn't just do it consistently. I should probably just do videos like trying MCCI and trying Hoplite for the first time. Technically it wouldn't be my first time because I've played them like on a couple of streams or whatever, but I could still give them a shot. I think it would be fun. I don't know, we'll see what happens. You're back? I am back. This stream is basically just like full details for what happened, so you can like watch it from the beginning for that, and right now I'm just saying like future of the channel stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll come up with ideas. I have like some good ideas. They're just not like great necessarily. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. There will always be more ideas. In the new updates, they added sword blocking and commands, so technically 1.8 PvP might be possible for 1.21. Okay, yeah, I do recall that. It's just... I don't know. That's not the Bed Wars that the Bed Wars community wants to watch most of the time. I don't know. But like, I'll still upload Bed Wars videos to my alt account if that ever gets back. I haven't checked, but when I like saw the thing, like in YouTube Studio, it said that it wasn't back yet. And YouTube would have sent me an email, I think. So my like 3 alt accounts are just not existent for now, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because YouTube support is like really bad. I should make a server. Oh, I could do that, I guess. I don't know. It just never goes really well. You have to be like insanely popular for people to actually want to play your server more than like once. I don't know. But I'm not going anywhere. I'll keep streaming Bed Wars like frequently. Probably not 6 times a week, but like at least 3 hopefully. I don't... No promises though. I'll keep streaming Bed Wars and like other stuff too if I feel like it. And then I'll come up with ideas for videos. Most of you guys are stream watchers anyway, so you don't care as much about videos. But ideally I would, like, in an ideal world, I would be like uploading videos like monthly. Because that's what I wanted to do when I started YouTube. I just hate editing so much. I don't know. If it's a mini event, have viewers participate in a PvP event or something similar? That could work, and I don't mean to be like pessimistic or whatever, but like I just feel like no one would show up. Like I would maybe get like 2 people to show up. I don't know. Cause like even doing PvP events with my friends or whatever, like half of the people that promise they're gonna be there cancel last minute. And then it's like me and like Neon and one other person who's like really bad at PvP or whatever. That was basically the concept of one of the events I did with Neon and other people. Oh, I did it again, let's go. You never like are confident you're gonna make it. You kind of just like hit it and then you're like, oh, I did it. Cause like I always feel like I'm gonna fall. I don't know. I do appreciate you trying to come up with ideas for me though, cause I don't know. I'll think of things though. It's mostly just lack of trying. I don't know. Anyway. I could probably end now. I don't know. As for shorts, I'll keep uploading them, I guess, because, like, I need to get back into the algorithm as much as possible, and that might help. I don't... At the end of the day, I kind of want to, like, optimize YouTube for making money, because if I'm gonna be doing it, like, spending time on it, that could be spent, like, doing things that are actually making me money right now, then, I don't know. It's just a waste of time in that regard. Like, even if I find it fun for, like, I don't know. I'll keep doing it even if I don't make money. But I want to start making money from it and, like, make it to where it's somewhat worth it. And I think shorts might be a pretty good way of making money. Like, they don't make as much money as real videos, but they're not as high effort. So I don't know. I think I'll try to keep doing them. We'll just see though. And it's never been about the money. I've made that very clear in previous streams. But if I'm gonna be spending time on this, I need to be making money. Because otherwise I can't justify, like, having a part-time job that doesn't make me any money. Chat, we must grind watching all of Quark's videos and streams. That would be much appreciated. YouTube might not like that, but why should I give a crap what YouTube likes? They gave me absolutely no help with, like, a blatant, like, criminal, like, just deleting my channel for a month. Or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. This is my, like, shorts world. You can probably, like, recognize stuff from, like, my shorts. I don't show all of this. I don't know how it's gotten to be so much, but, like, I'll just, like, speed build for no reason. Like, these are supposed to be nether portals, they're just not made out of obsidian. And then just, like, bridging. Or whatever, I don't know. So this is, like, where I record almost all of my shorts, other than the ones that are, like, in different versions or whatever. I did kind of want to showcase this at some point, so this is, like, a good opportunity. What else? I got a new keyboard the day my channel got terminated, or not the day it got terminated, but the day of the first copyright strike. And it was sad because I had this new keyboard and now I can't, like, I couldn't use it for, like, or I could use it, but, like, I just didn't get to, like, talk about it for a month. But I've got the new keyboard. I'll try to stream Bed Wars later today. And then we'll, talk more in detail about that. I don't know. What else happened? G-Man's back from college, so expect a few like random streams with him. Hopefully. Mechanical keyboard. Yeah, it's an Apex Pro TKL, so it's like Hall Effect, which I guess aren't technically mechanical switches. But then like the arrow keys and the function keys are mechanical, like linear switches. Yeah, I was thinking about it. The keyboard I had previously been using, I had been using since before I started YouTube. It had been like 4 years at this point. Maybe not 4 years, but it had been a long time. I think it's like as old as the channel itself. Maybe not. Maybe I started the channel on like the $5 Office keyboard or whatever. But that keyboard was the only thing that hadn't changed about my setup since I started YouTube. As far as I know. I got a completely new computer, new monitors, new microphone, new mouse, new headphones. The keyboard was the one constant. I've still got it. I'm looking at it right now. It's in my closet. It's not going anywhere. But I'm finally a completely new setup. Or on a completely new setup or whatever. I don't know. I need to eat breakfast now and like drink water because my voice is like insanely dry. I don't know if you can tell. I will try to like energize myself and have a good Bed Wars stream later today. Yeah, Bed Wars, so like, I played Bed Wars every day when I was streaming, right? I played it every day. I didn't stop playing it every day when the channel got terminated. So it's gonna be kind of funny showing you what's happened so far. Like in the month or so that I've not existed. But that's for later today. I don't know. I'm gonna fly around unless you like see things from shorts, because that'll be funny. While I like try to think of things to talk about. This house was all interior. This house didn't even have like the rest of the roof. This was so bad. This is for a short I just recorded. I was gonna talk about stuff. What was I gonna talk about? I don't know. I really hope YouTube does not like, I don't know, like completely nerf me on the algorithm. They don't really have a reason to, since I proved that I'm innocent or whatever. But they're probably going to just because that sounds like something they would do. YouTube's notoriously bad with this stuff. Oh. I don't know. But yeah, I've been thinking about like starting a Patreon or something. Because like, I don't know. My channel got terminated for a month for literally no reason, so like maybe it's justifiable to like try to make money, but like I really don't want to like seem like I'm begging for money from my audience who I know is very young, or not very young, but like younger. I don't know, because I didn't have money when I was like 15. I don't expect my audience, which according to analytics is like, I think that old. I don't remember. I don't expect them to have money. What was I gonna say? I'll just get monetized. It'll be fine. I was like trying to get monetized this year. I might have been on pace. I had to get like, I think I had to average like 12 watch hours a day or something. And I think I was getting that for the most part. And then I just don't get a channel for a month. And we'll see if my thing is like completely reset, my watch hours. Because it's at 0 right now. I don't know if it's gonna like fix itself because like when it updates or whatever. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. But now rather than having a year to get 4,000 watch hours, I only have like 11 months, which really sucks. And like, I probably am gonna not have the same reach on the algorithm or whatever. Because like popular creators will tell you, there is no algorithm, it's the audience. Like, if you make good content, then people will watch your videos. That's not really true. I'm obviously not a really big YouTuber, but I know that that's not entirely true. I know that the YouTube algorithm does have some effect. At least like how much it likes you or whatever. Because the algorithm has never seemed to like me very much. Whereas Neon can do something random and get like 10,000 views or whatever. I have to like absolutely crank for like 1,000 or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a bunch of videos that didn't really get many views. I don't know. Anyway, we're back, I guess. I'm probably gonna end now. I'll add any more details or anything else I wanted to say in like future streams, but I'm gonna go now because I need to eat and like drink water. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks everyone who came back and watched this because I told you to. Have a nice day. Yeah, you too. I'll try to stream later. There's like restrictions for what I can stream right now, or like how often I can stream because of the one copyright claim that hasn't been fixed yet. But surely it'll let me stream again, right? Surely. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna keep making content or whatever. Oh, hey Glint. I was just about to end. This was basically explaining what happened to my channel for a month. So like, you can watch from the beginning if you want to like get all of the details or whatever. Thanks for tuning in though. I'm gonna end now because I'm hungry though. But thanks for pulling up. Alright, see you guys.